So let's get started. In your overall foundation, you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So looks like the wheel is turning in your favor. Maybe you're learning a karmic lesson, you've got new passions, something new is happening. But what's hindering you or helping you is the Hierophant. So this is either getting guidance from somebody, or this is, you going within, okay, to your higher power and making this happen, because in your foundation you have the Four of Wands. So this is the beginning of something, a relationship. This is the beginning of that foundation, okay? With threes, it's all about growth. This is planting the foundation, okay? So in your past, you have the Ten of Wands, which is kind of cool because in your present moment, you have the Ace of Wands. So, this guy's walking up this hill, and when he's done, he's like, okay, I'm moving on. I'm letting all this go, and I'm having this new passionate beginning, okay? In your future, you have the Five of Swords, which to me is like a victory, loss, but at the same time won, okay? And you could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? This is the Pisces card, but this is also about confusion, things needing to come to light. Maybe that's what's going to happen here. Because in your environment, you have the Eight of Cups, which is obviously moving away from past hurt, or moving away from somebody that hurt you, okay, and having a new beginning with someone else, because you do have the Two of Cups in your overall foundation, okay? So this is obviously like a soulmate card, a best friend, okay? And then in your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Wands. So this is also someone you could be dealing with, or this is just you like wanting to be grounded, okay? And after, there's a lot of passion here, okay? But grounding yourself is always a good idea. And with the outcome, it's the Page of Pentacles. So this could be someone that you're dealing with, or someone that you are hoping that comes forward, but this is a practical offer, okay? So sometimes, not getting exactly what we want could, give us kind of this. It's like a victory, but not a victory, okay? But take it slow, no problem. Taking it slow, it looks good. Let's get some clarification on. Thank you. On the Wheel of Fortune, okay, yeah. So this could be a third party situation, and finally, the wheel is turning, and you're coming out of that, okay? Sorry, they're already jumping. Father God, could I just get one clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius? Okay. So somehow, feeling left out in the cold, or this is you just moving forward with somebody together, okay? I know everyone thinks that Five of Pentacles is like, a bad card, but to me it's like, after this Wheel of Fortune has changed, it's like coming out of this place, okay? And going within, having this sudden realization, that's what's helping you, okay? Starting to build again. This is threes are all about putting down that groundwork so that you can lay the foundation, okay? And threes are about watching your fruits of your labor kind of thing. You've got 2 threes here, which is all about activity, and then you got the 5, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, which is 4. It's all about foundation, okay? And so maybe there was a third party situation, and now you're moving out of that, and you felt left in the cold, and you're ready to rebuild again, and the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Thank you. Now, some of you could be dealing with an air sign. Maybe that's what's hindering you, okay, from growth. But needing balance, you have the balance card, so that's, having spirit with you to guide you. Or this is just you, like, being, like, really strong. You've been through battle, and now you're ready to go forward, and you have this energy. That's why it's helping you. It's going within. It's gaining that balance, okay? This is what's helping you, right now. And to receive this passion in the beginning, needing to balance your emotions, needing, spirits guiding you, needing to stand up for yourself. She's been through war, and she's like, hell no, I'm going to, do what I want to do and how I want to do it. So let's get the clarification. Or that could be someone that you're dealing with that's either helping you or hindering you, okay? So, here I feel like you are a man or woman. I don't do gender, so especially on a general reading, but You know, this is a passionate woman, knowing what she wants, a motherly woman or a man, okay? But wanting this, you know, almost like gazing at this Four of Cups. She sees the Four of Cups. She sees the possibilities. You know, there's a lot of fire in here. So, you know, if you're not dealing with another fire sign, it's just you really like trying to figure out what's your next move. So maybe this happening, it's so funny because it's all about foundation, but this is the Two of Pentacles. You need to figure out what path you need to take, and I feel like you need to get balance, okay? Because this is maybe this was a three-party relationship, and now it's not. But it's all about, you know, going within spiritually, okay, and maybe seeing what this person has to offer. You know, here's the Emperor. I feel like this is you know, maybe you growing into the next level or them growing into the next level, and this something happening suddenly, you moving away from, you know, your past hurts, you growing spiritually, it happening suddenly, and you choosing your path, okay? Or if you haven't chosen, something is going to happen to make you choose that path. And this could be an older man that you're dealing with, okay? Or this is just you excelling to that next level. But this is force, it's stability again. So, hold on a second. I do want to do, so 16, completion. This is completion. So whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen suddenly. And there's going to be this completion. And in the past, you have this completion. So maybe these energies are like lingering because you do have all these wands. And this is like you waiting for this completion. But you know what, you're waiting. You've already put in the work. It's going to happen. Okay? So whatever it is, this confusion is, it's going to come to light. Like I said, you're going to see clearly, maybe having to leave one person and go to another soulmate, you know, or having to make a choice. I can't really, I mean, I see air, I see fire, and I see earth, and this could be in their moon. It's all going to resonate differently for other people. You have a lot of characters in here, so maybe you've got a lot, maybe that's where all this confusion's coming from, especially with the moon or secrets being held up. But there's this possibility for this new beginning, this new passionate beginning, and being able to have the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Father God, please give me clarification on the Eight of Swords for Sagittarius. Father God, please give me clarification for the Eight of Swords. Thank you. The moon again. So, maybe this communication is going to give you clarity so that you can move away, or you know, maybe this is taking a risk. So either you're taking a risk and coming clean about something, or somebody else is, and it's you moving forward. Okay, it's you leaving that past crap behind, or them leaving that past behind. But regardless, something needs to come out, some sort of secret. Something's not, or there's just a lot of confusion because maybe feelings aren't being shared, because you also have the Hermit, okay, and you're afraid of heartbreak. But this can also be a three-party relationship too. So maybe needing to go, this is like your hopes and your fears, okay? Maybe you're scared of this person, but you want this person. Or you want to be grounded, but you're scared to be grounded. You want to go within, but you're scared to go within. You want to get rid of this Three of Swords and make it, you know, a two, or, you know, take this one sword, okay, and have this new beginning, but you need to go within. You need to move away from if this is a third party relationship, needing to move away from it and choosing your path, okay? But taking on the energy of the Hermit, like kind of going within, taking a break, maybe taking a step back from everybody and kind of realizing what you want, okay? And this could be you giving this practical offer, or this could be someone else. But I feel like either way, like there's some sort of secrets that need to come to light. And here we go. Like, here's the Five of Swords. So, holding on to our emotions, you know, maybe this practical offer was what you wanted, but not fully what you wanted. So you're not opening up, or vice versa. They're not fully opening them up. They're not fully opening up. Father God, So we do have a couple here. God, this is like a huge story. If this doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or raising. And if it does, some of it, I got a $20 special, $20 for 20 minutes, but I don't go over time. So, normally I tend to go over, but with this, I'm not going over. So it's going to be kind of like a quick spread of maybe how the other person's feeling about you, or just any question that you want. But I go into detail, so it does take a minute. But anyways, it can't be 1,000 questions, or if it is like 6 or 7, 8 questions, what do you have there? Yes or no questions, something like that. Something to stay in the 20-minute range. Okay. Anyways, email me if you like. Okay. So juggling. I almost feel like this is like, here we got the air sign, again, and we had the air. I told you could be taking on these air qualities, and you could be dealing with an air sign, sun, moon, or rising, okay? But juggling these two people and not sharing your emotions, or you're being like this and you're confused, and you've got some sort of victory, but you're still like holding on to something else, maybe somebody else, or your emotions, okay? Here we go. 6 and 5 is 11, which is 2, which is information. And I feel like either you need to get information from somebody else, or you need to give information to somebody. Okay. So there's the Hierophant again. Really the need to go within. With the Hierophant, with the 6 of Wands, this is like receiving like clarity. Okay, here's the Empress. Here's the 3, new time for growth. Whatever you've got going on, there may be secrets going on, but I feel like it has the potential if the truth can shine. Okay, if there's communication. This is about foundation. This is about choices. You've got 2s everywhere. You've got major arcanas going on. You've got a couple completions with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Cups can also be, choosing between 2 people. It is a 2, Anyways, there is this fertility, there is this abundance, but going within and going to spirit, or getting counseling from somebody, whoever you go to, for guidance, okay? But you need this in order to have this victory, because this, at least the 5 of Swords is a victory, but it's a victory lost. This is a victory. It's not a chariot or anything by any means, but it is a victory. And maybe that's going within and being the hermit and figuring out what you want, okay? Completion. So whatever you go in with and you go and be this hermit, you're able to walk away. You're able to leave this past behind you, and you're able to go forward with this new person that you're dealing with, or, a cycle with, someone that you're with. And maybe this, I was just going to say it. Okay, maybe this is something that you wish for. Maybe this person is here and you're having to leave something behind, and you've manifested it and it's here, and you're sad about it. You don't know what to do. Maybe there's children involved, but even with the hermit, there's energy work that needs to be done. You need to see only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only love within each other, each person. Your result, focus upon the love and underlies every situation, brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So maybe feeling bad about telling someone the truth, or they're feeling bad about telling someone the truth, because you also have innocence. And it says, beloved, everyone is guiltless in this situation. So maybe there's a lot of guilt going on. So, like I said, be that hermit to your energy work, okay? Especially if there is children involved. You don't want to do something hasty, okay? But anyways, this is a general reading, Sagittarius. So if it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising. And if it does, like I said, email me below, okay? And I'm going to move on to couples. Check that out. That seems to be resonating with singles and dating. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius dating and couple. This is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your reading from now until the end of October. This is your love reading this is for dating and coupled, okay? So if it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising, and if it does, you can always contact me below. Okay, again, my name is Lily Rose, and you can contact me through my email. Okay, guys, let's get started. Focus on service is something maybe that you need to focus on. I feel like there's been a Seven of Rods, like having, okay, so when I do these readings, one side could be you and one side could be the other, or the other person, or vice versa. This is a general reading, so whatever resonates with you best, you know, versus each side, what you should go for, okay? I got this, I'm getting this, all fire signs need to do energy work, meditation, maybe going through meditation and or seeking spiritual guidance, okay? However you may do that, okay? So anyways, how you feel in the relationship, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to fight. Something happened to where you feel like you've got to stand up for yourself, like, you know, and then they're trying to gain balance. How they feel in the relationship. They love this is a spiritually maybe guided relationship. Everything happens. It's a blessing in disguise. It's perfect timing. You got perfect timing and blessing in disguise. That's like, it can't get no better than that. But this is balancing balancing their emotions. And then you've got, maybe you're taking your time and that's why they're feeling hung, because this is how you feel and how they feel. Okay. They're hung. There's no progression. Maybe something's at a standstill right now because there's something that happened and this person's gaining balance and you're moving slowly. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, so you're grounding yourself, which is good. Or this is a earth sign that you're dealing with, okay? Also, for what you want the Six of Pentacles. You want to either give and receive of emotions, or you want to give and receive in this relationship. What they want is this is something that they've wished for. They have faith in this. This is everything that they've ever wanted. And here's the Knight of Swords. And you could be dealing with a sword sign, okay? And you could just be, you know, taking on your grounding energy from, you know, somewhere else in your sign. Maybe you have earth in your sign, okay? But, this Knight of Swords, it's like almost like he's going to battle. He's going to battle for this relationship, and that's how I see it. So if you are dealing with an air sign, that could be like, you know, them really putting in the work, gaining that balance and realizing that this is a wish, this is fated, okay? In the overall energy of the Seven of Pentacles, okay, this is there's still plenty of growth for this relationship. And he still wants to keep planting. He doesn't want to stop. And that's kind of the overall energy. So let's look at what this fight is about. Father God, please give me clarification. Okay. Feeling stabbed in the back, maybe. Maybe you felt stabbed in the back, or you stabbed them in the back somehow. This is for dating, for singles, or not for dating and coupled, okay? Giving you a broken heart. Oh yeah, something happened. So maybe they stabbed you in the back and you're like, hell no, I'm going to stick up for myself. You know, this is, I'm not going to put up with this crap, or this is just you. Like, being through battle, the Ten of Swords is done though. It's like, the next one is the Ace of Swords. And, you know, maybe because there is a three-party, if you're dating these days, it's like, oh, I'm going to date 10 people and that's totally fine. So, you know, whatever floats your boat, whatever. I don't do it that way, but whatever. Anyway, this is, you know, this is the Three of Swords. Having to also make a decision maybe between two different people and standing up for what you really want after maybe feeling stabbed in the back, and maybe having, and this is somebody else feeling stabbed in the back after you had to choose and you fighting for what you really want.